Fail.
Stop it.
Good morning. Oh, look at that fat ass cat. Holy shit. Damn. So we're gonna pick up Joelle and Leah and head over to near the Dead Sea. It's called Lot's Cave. We're gonna check it out. It's supposed to be a story from the Bible where Lot and his family escaped Sodom and Gomorrah being destroyed, and I guess they stashed out in a cave for a bit, and we're gonna go check it out. Hi. Say hi, Jen. Trade this money real quick.
Oh, and there's also the
So I'll park right here and run across.
Yeah, that was one of the things. Yeah.
We just stopped off at McDonald's.
I got big tasty.
Not looking for a McDonald's sponsorship, but that would help. And we're heading to the Dead Sea to visit Lot's Cave. I got Joelle in the back, and it's about noon. Hopefully we get there in time. It closes at 4. Oh, look at this dickhead driving.
Oh la la.
Yeah,
Crazy driver in
asswipe.
Jordan. McDonald's. Basta may maganda. Alam niya.
This is the Dead Sea. Israel's on the other side. We're on the Jordan side. It's supposed to be the lowest point on the land masses on Earth. So it's Dead Sea's pretty large, as you can see. Actually goes way down there. I can't even see the end of it. If you this end takes you back up to Amman, and the opposite end will be down towards the Red Sea and Egypt. What a view.
Today we're gonna go to Lot's Cave with this crazy YouTuber also.
Fail.
Stop it.
Museum of the lowest place on Earth.
Can you go by the car?
Yeah, why not? Got quite a bit of stuff. This is almost like the panorama Dead Sea. Okay. I don't know what that rock is for. Those look awful suspicious. The arrowheads. Okay, I don't know what those rocks are for. Oh my goodness, look at that. You got a hole in it for his pleasure, huh? That's one of the earliest golf balls ever found. Here at the Dead Sea. That's where golf originated. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Strange, huh? Oh, I know what those are. That's for grinding stuff. Pottery. Piece of carved wood. Some rope. You need some rope? Not gonna understand this one. This is pretty dope. It's got a, I don't know, probably a woman. Short height. With a baby skeleton. It's a Nabatean. One of them folks from Petra. Now that's pretty good stuff. You can see the design and the fabric. How many thousands of years does these folks live? That young child was developed enough, his bones were solid. Maybe had a deformed jaw, it looks like. Or just years of just pushing down on it. Amazing. Look like some restored mosaic. Probably from an old church. You barely make out the animals. Like a lion, ostrich, deer. Some writing. Some knotwork design. There's some pretty large, looks like almost fully restored vessels. Nice. Some shards. Kind of give you an idea of how decorative things were. That's the 9th century. So they had skills back then. They weren't so primitive. Okay. All that's pretty dope. Did a tour of the museum. A lot of it's a kind of, like I said, I don't want to diminish it, but same old, same old. Except for the mummified woman and her baby. That's pretty dope. And now we're going to go ahead and head up the hill to look at Lot's Cave. I don't know if they said they'll give us a ride up there for 10 JD each. Sounds a little bit steep for maybe a 5-minute ride, but or we could chance it with our own personal vehicle. I don't know, I think I might try to chance it, but 10 GD is quite a bit. That's almost $15 a piece to head up the hill. So I'm gonna hit the head before we head up. Hit the head before we head up. Looks like there's a little gift shop here, restaurant, cafe. A little tiny gift shop. Look, got some clothing. Oh, there's the bathroom. I went to some closet and took a leak. Whoops. Here's the bathroom here. So I got 4-wheel drive locked in on the Pathfinder. We're gonna head up this hill because at the very top up there you can see that's the cave. That's our destination. I guess he was right, but there was a couple that came through. Looked like they were French, and they had a little shit-ass car, and I guess they were able to make it. Huh. This is a bit rough. We're thrill seekers. Right, Jen?
Right.
With her gangster bandana.
The true gangster.
They did say that the shuttle ride was the best option. It cost them 10 JD for a 2-minute ride. Might as well get it started. Let's go. Let's make it happen, Captain. I don't know what the hell that says. Oh, HBO. Yeah, that one. As you can see, there's no handrails for safety. You're on your own. I guess they had to use handrails for firewood, or maybe it was rope. That rope they had down there. Lot should have had his cave closer to the bottom of the hill. This is bull crap. Those look like the last few steps to get to the top. Due to the extreme high altitude and limited amount of oxygen at this altitude, wait, hold on. Since it's the lowest point on Earth, we're probably just at sea level. We probably reached sea level right now, and I'm sitting there breathing like this. I don't want to say because I'm out of shape and fat, but it's got to be the lack of oxygen. That's why I'm gonna blame it on that. But as you can see behind me, this is supposedly the location of where Lot fled Sodom and Gomorrah with his 2 daughters, and they stayed. But this is an ass whipper climbing up this hill, so I guess it keeps from predators and thieves and people with bad intention coming up there and messing with them. He got 2 daughters. I imagine he wanted to keep them away from all the riffraff. But it looks like some of the structure, like a partial archway. I don't know when that was constructed, but let's go take a look at it. Well, at least, well, I guess, I don't know, it looks like they carried some of these stones, quite large. Hopefully they didn't have to carry them up the hill. Looks like this archway is blocked in with some newer construction. Again, I don't know what time period this was all constructed. It looks like a room, maybe a guardhouse of some sort. Back in the day, you can see the wood that's still embedded in the concrete and rock. Huh. It's an ancient Pepsi can. Open children's cyst graves. So imagine people just came up here and buried their kids. The cisterns were used as a burial chamber for skeletal remains. Huh. Interesting. A little observation platform here. Pretty bitchin'. This is Sex Cave. Wow. Goes down there pretty deep. Looks like we had it wired for electric. Possible altar.
Electric before already there is electric.
Yeah, look here. Guess someone broke it out. They needed it more than others. There's a bat. There's a hornet. Bat flying around, fluttering. Or a wasp. That's a nice wasp. Huh. Don't sting me, buddy. You can see the little nests they've built. Huh. Bat back there chilling. I'm sure when it gets dark, they're gonna come flying out. Huh. Interesting. So I guess there was lighting here at one point. I don't know how far down it went. I don't know if it covered something up. Some more wiring. There's Joel, finally made it up after filming me panting and breathing hard coming up. Now it's his turn.
So, how many baby they make here?
I don't know. I don't remember that part of the story, but I know that Lot's daughters ended up seducing him after getting him drunk on wine. Well, I don't know how much wine they had to use to get him drunk. I'm sure it was back in the day, probably some really good wine.
I'm sure pretending one day.
Maybe some mushrooms. I don't know. I don't know how relationships were back then, but I imagine sex with your daughter's always been kind of taboo. So Lot and his 2 daughters lived in this cave. I'd hope His daughters probably lived on the bat end of it, and he probably lived down below. It's a little daddy's den. But you can see here where I believe water was channeled. Again, I don't know if that was original placement, but the water came down into here and possibly into this little well. Probably came off the hill here and gathered in the trough. I don't know, I'm just guessing. That's pretty dope. I don't know how old that is, but I imagine at least hundreds, if not at least 1,000 years old or more. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be walking out here. Okay, so that is a well that we were looking at. I guess that's where the children were buried. So there was a series of rooms. So it's showing here down below that that was a well. That's what that was here. And you can see the steps going down. Okay, so that's where they gathered their water. Smart. Kind of makes you look at that story a little bit different than what it was told in the Bible. I don't know. Seems as though it's probably didn't go exactly that way, but who knows? I'm sure there's a moral value to that story greater than the story itself. It's probably lost in time. Who knows? But it looks like somebody was conned into getting a $15 ride up the hill. I like to pick up a rock or a piece of ceramic or something I find in these areas. Sometimes I find little pieces of rock with, you can actually see chisel marks, or it came off of part of something. And I like to save it, mark them and save it. I imagine it doesn't mean jack shit to anybody else, but at least to me, I have a remembrance of this visit. Now, usually there's tons of pottery just mixed into the soil. Here's the same case, but who knows how old it is. But as you can see, there's groove marks in here, so this would be a good selection for myself, and I'll mark it as Lot's Cave pottery. What'd you get?
I got what do you call this?
Poetry?
Piece of poetry. Pottery. Look, it's small, but there is at the side.
Huh. Let me see.
Here.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good one.
It's
Looks
thin.
like the lip. It's got etch marks on it as though it's possible part of a lid.
Of the wine jar.
It was salsa for salsa. For a salsa cup and chips.
No, for the wine of
Or toe. Finger or toe bone. Sitting there on the surface. Alright, spirits that exist here. We're leaving. I enjoyed coming up here visiting. Please do not follow us home. We got too many spirits in our house already. You'll just be living with them and fighting with them. I don't need any more fussing. So, y'all stay here. Enjoy your eternity. Hopefully, this is a good resting place. So, but thanks. Had fun. Maybe come back later. Alright. We had enough walking around, digging around, and I think we'll head back to Oman.
I can't see my face.
You don't need to see your face. So we're going to start our way down the hill, Joel has gotten bored long ago, so he's over there chit-chatting with his family. So we're going to go ahead and split. Closing time is in 10 minutes, so we got to make it down the stairs and down the hill, or I'm sure that the local Jordanians are going to be awful upset. So we head our way down. All right.
Bye.
I guess someone didn't mention today was Wear Black Day,
Oh yeah, we are wearing black.
like twins. Wonder Twin Powers. Activate.
Show my shirt. What is it?
It says over there.
The Filipino over there.
Over there.
Like that.
Much easier going down than coming up. With the assistance of gravity, the effort is minimal. Just put your foot out and fall forward. That's it. Joel, you know, on TV, like when we're watching about Philippines, anywhere, and I'll say, hey, Jen, have you been there? No. Hey, have you ever eaten that, Jen? No. Yeah, I was like, well, you don't go anywhere? You been to Jollibee? No.
Stop it.
She never been to Jollibee? Never went.
Jollibee is in the Philippines everywhere. But 7-Eleven is not.
See, she hadn't even been 7-Eleven, Jollibee. Come on.
Never been. 7-Eleven.
Never been anywhere. Ask her about Philippines. She don't even know.
Why you ruin my image?
Because I don't think you're from the Philippines. You're joking.
Ruin my image to my Filipino.
You're not from the Philippines.
Look at this American guy talking about me. About Philippines.
But if you ask me about America, I'll tell you.
Tina, rescue me!
I've been to America.
About our people in the Philippines.
Not talking about people, I'm talking about you.
I'm still a person from the Philippines. Okay?
No, I don't think so. That's the argument. Is that you're not.
I am.
No. So you ask me about America, you could say, hey, what about Walmart? You been there? I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Ask me about Target, I've been there. Hell yeah. You own a gun? Hell yeah. Been to a rodeo? Hell yeah.
Yeah, we almost.
So kids, how'd you like it?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yes.
You learn anything?
Yes.
Learn a lot.
I just asked a question there in the cave. How they fit in there? They are 3 persons.
Forgot to video us making our descent in 4-wheel drive action.
Descend? Like angel also you descended from heaven?
You're about to descend off the side of the hill, face first.
In the Philippines, anywhere billboard you say there is always raining.
I got 2 camels in the back of the truck. Damn, he had some damn tight ass perm back there. He
They died.
had a Jordanian mullet, son.
I told you, in the Bible, there is no name of the wife of Lot. But in Jewish, they said that the name is Ado or Edith. Or, as, what's this?
Ass.
As Rabbis.
What the hell's her name? Ass Rapis?
No, Rabbis as Edith. And,
Edith?
yeah. And, other one is Ado.
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 So you said ass what?
No,
Ass rapist?
just me.
That's my
They
name.
said Lot's wife known to the rabbis as Edith.
To the rabbis.
Edith.
Edith. Are you speaking English?
And then in the Bible is no, it's just Lot's wife. And then the daughters, only the 2 daughters.
Okay, what's their name? 2 daughters?
2 daughters only mentioned in the Bible. I
Thing
think.
1 and 2?
But in Jewish, they giving name to them. I don't know what's the name. Another translation.
Jews are on point. They're naming everybody. What's up with that?
Huh?
If you're a biblical scholar. not here to be challenged on our statements. Just making it known that Lot's Cave exists and kind of give a story about Lot in case there's folks that don't really know about it. They can look into it no matter what religion or belief systems they have, and probably call us absolute idiots, but that's fine. I probably am an idiot, but just bringing attention to the location here in Jordan. All right, have fun.
That
Enjoy
mentioned
your
in
trip.
the Bible.
Yeah, but again, the wife's name is Edith, and the daughter's name is, one of the daughters is Midrash, Lord have mercy, and Agada. I don't know, they could have picked some better names than I even figured 2,000 years ago. Those are pretty rough. I guess Edith Jr. wasn't good enough. All the grandpas are